Today, we carry our entire world in our pockets. From shopping, connecting with loved ones, and banking, everything is just a tap away. But in 2008, with mobile technology on the rise, National Bank of Malawi saw an opportunity to revolutionize banking. The journey of Mo626 began with a simple question: what if banking could fit in the palm of our hands?
We had just finished the automated check clearing house system, and that required that we also introduce confirmation of checks. So we introduced the calling, so where we call customers when they've deposited their checks. So one day I was talking to Brian Bobe. We were trying to discuss how we can cut down the cost of the calls we are making. Then we said, maybe we can start sending SMSs.
And when the concept came up, we were actually challenged by the then CEO to say that as one of the leading banks in Malawi, let's take up the challenge and look at products that will enhance the customer experience, as well as, in a way, bring convenience to customers where they don't always have to come to the bank.
Well, at that time we were looking for a solution for the mass market. We already had an internet banking solution for the affluent as well as for the corporates. But our question now was, what about all these other, the retail mass market? But we are also more interested in financial inclusion, because that was not only the strategy for the financial institutions of the country, but it was also our strategy, because if more people come into the banking system, that means we are also going to get a lot of business from them.
Then we said, maybe we can start sending SMSs for check confirmations. So let's alert customers that the checks have gone through.
And we were all excited because we were going to be the pioneers on the market. We developed a business case. It underwent very rigorous criticism. We were confident that, I think, with the direction we're taking, we will definitely be able to get this product off the ground, and it will have the impact that it should have.
And one day I saw our head of, at the time we called the head of electronic banking. He came to my office and he said, "Bang, this is the solution."
I found the CEO pretty busy as usual. Then he asked me a few questions on the document itself and the idea that we were trying to address.
And the questions I asked him, the normal questions I asked him, or has it gone through all the processes? And when I asked further, how long will it take? He said, not long.
The conversation didn't last 15 minutes or more, but pretty less. That's including other things I was reporting to him. And that was it, approved.
And he gave me 6 months, and it was very surprising that in most projects when they give you the time frame, normally it doesn't work out within that time frame, but in the end, jumping the gun a little bit, it ended up to be almost exactly 6 months, and I was very surprised.
I think the pivotal moment was when we were doing the testing, and for the first time, one was able to actually get the simple things like checking their balance, transferring funds between their accounts. That was, at the time, something amazing.
So we started marketing it. Now we were marketing it to customers or the public that were not used to do banking using the mobile phone. So it was a total new concept. But looking at the benefits that were coming with the product, most customers were like, "Oh, what are you saying? Oh, Can we be in the pilot phase of the product? So we saw some customers showing signs of, yes, this is the product that customers are looking for. Little did we know then that it was going to be a huge product for the bank and a huge product for the economy and maybe the general public as such.
The impact that our introducing of Mo626 had on the market as well as the competition just changed the whole landscape of digital banking in Malawi.
The impact was indeed very huge, including the branding.
Now, how did we come with the name Mo626?
As a bank, we decided that let's ask the members of staff to come up with a name for the product. It was floated. There were lots of ideas that came in. And the one who came up with the name Mo626 was, I think she was a secretary in one of the divisions.
The lady, and she was not even a marketing lady, the lady that named the product Mo626, I think she has to be commended because the impact is so phenomenal.
Let me mention that this product should be called Mo626 because I've heard other customers say Mo626. No, the name is Mo626, Mo representing mobile.
And at the time, being a USSD phone, we used to have the phones with the keypad.
On most keypads, N will be 6, where 6 is. 2, that's where the B is going to be. 6 will be where M is.
And that's where the 626 came from.
So that's the origin of the name Mo626.
In the beginning, it started off very humble beginnings, like all great things. Today, more with the coming up of the apps age and now on the digital platform, it's a very sophisticated engine.
To market Mo626, it was not difficult.
The key driver of our push for Mo626 was to emphasize the value of the convenience. As you know today, Mo626 is a generic for digital banking transactions. Actually, when people want to tell somebody, say, send me money, if you tell them, I don't have money, they say, just do more.
Even if they are using another bank's payment mechanism, they just say, can you Mo me?
People actually behave as if Mo626 generates income. Like it's a person that generates income, because when somebody is asking you for money and you tell them you don't have money. Even my daughters, when I say, Dad, I don't have money, say, but I don't have money, say, but you have Mo626.
And I think that is a phenomenal impact. If you think about the branding that came out of Mo626, I have never seen such a branding, because it's like the way it was like the Hoover. Everybody says, can you give me a Hoover, meaning the sweeping mechanism. And here, in terms of the payment system, everybody says, can you Mo me? And I think that is a phenomenon that I was really very pleasantly surprised that it came out to that.
Over the years, we kept upgrading it. So we started building in different features, like paying of fees. You know how parents get worried when they give their word school fees. They actually question, is this word going to pay fees? Now, fees is paid through Mo626.
We're pushing people on a digital platform, and we're taking away the pressures that were being imposed on our physical platforms, like the service centers, our staff, etc., etc. And that combined with very clever marketing. We had very clever marketing. We had to do a lot of stunt marketing to actually just create excitement and to make Mo626 an excitement brand.
At the moment when we thought this is now going to be something big, we also did a huge campaign where a helicopter was hired. We brought in a musician from abroad.
Business Signal was coming to play for the second time, and he was playing at Civil. We did the stunt marketing. We went to the MDF, hired their helicopter, the 36-seater helicopter, and we branded it. And first of all, Lucius landed at Gateway Mall on a Wednesday, and on a Friday, we took business signal. He landed straight at the where there's game complex in Ilongwe, at the Nico Center, and it was jam-packed. The whole town came to a standstill. And when we did that, it took Mo626 beyond its peers. Of course, the peers came very late because there was about a 5-year gap between the time we introduced Mo626, between 3 and 5 years, to when people caught up with a product of the caliber of Mo626.
It was a product that we said, this is what everybody's looking for, of its efficiency and hassle-free, but most of all, the security features that came with the product. Because some people were like, oh, is my money safe? If someone knows my account number, am I safe? So all those things gave us the confidence that this is a product that's gonna stay. So somebody wants to pay for, let's say, a water bill, wants to pay electricity bill. That has been all put under one umbrella, which is the Mo626. So one just sits at home or sits in the office, does everything at one go. You know, even myself, sometimes I say, but what were we doing before? We had to drive all the way to Escom and stand on the queue and pay. Where was this product all along?
Mo has been developing. It started with a simple SMS, and then it went digital, and it went digital plus. And I think as the world is going more digital, and as the infrastructure for digital mechanisms are advancing, Mo is also advancing with it, and it's actually making more impact than I thought before.
To get a feel of what the impact of Mo626 has been on the market, should Mo626 have a technical problem and the system is down maybe for 10 minutes or so, there's a national outcry.
There's this phrase that the Americans love to say, when America sneezes, the world catches a cold. So the turning point was the moment when anytime Mo626 was tripping, there would be a lot of energy, of anxiety. Not anger, because I don't want to call it anger. I want to say the anxiety levels in this nation when Mo626 is down is so huge that you know that this thing is the oxygen for people's transactions.
I've been going in shops buying things, various hardware shops. Every shop that I go to, when I want to make a payment, they have always asked me, are you on Mo? So I was like, why are they not asking me about other products from those other competitors that we know? But the name that they will always ask is, are you on Mo? So I always tell them, no, the Mo is myself, because I was there when Mo was being produced.
I would liken it to when people talk about toothpaste, they talk about one toothpaste that we all know. Mo626 has assumed that level of, or even when they talk about a petroleum jelly, Mo626 has assumed that level of becoming an authority that it become a generic for doing banking transactions.
Mo626's story doesn't end here. Over the years, many individuals have played a pivotal role in its journey. From the developers and marketers who shaped its evolution, to the customers who continue to embrace its innovation. In our upcoming 5-part series, you will hear their stories firsthand. From the challenges they faced, to the breakthroughs that transformed Malawi's banking landscape. Each episode will take you deeper into the world of Mo626. Be sure to follow National Bank of Malawi PLC on YouTube and social media, and join us as we explore the past, present, and future of mobile banking.